Right now, over 2,000 U.S. Marines are living, training, and working aboard one of the most powerful warships in the world, an amphibious assault ship. Imagine a floating fortress the size of a small city, cutting through the endless ocean, with nothing but waves stretching to the horizon in every direction. These aren't tourists on a cruise. They're combat-ready Marines living in tight quarters, eating, sleeping, and training 24/7. Preparing for missions that could happen anywhere in the world at any moment. This massive ship isn't just a vessel, it's a fully operational base at sea. It carries helicopters, tilt-rotor aircraft like the MV-22 Osprey, amphibious vehicles, and even tanks. It's a mobile launch pad for a Marine Expeditionary Unit, capable of delivering a battalion of highly trained Marines onto hostile shores within hours. Every square foot of this ship is optimized for efficiency. From the berthing areas, where Marines squeeze into stacked bunks, to the mess halls, serving thousands of hot meals a day, every system is designed to support life and combat readiness far from land. The scale of daily life aboard this ship is staggering. Imagine 2,000 men living, working, and sleeping in spaces smaller than most apartments, all while carrying out complex operations in a constantly moving environment. The ship can sail for weeks without resupply, yet it keeps everything running: food, water, electricity, and life support for every Marine on board. So how do these Marines survive, thrive, and stay ready in the middle of the ocean? How do they eat, sleep, and operate advanced military machinery while surrounded by nothing but miles of open sea? The answer is far more incredible than you might imagine. The amphibious assault ship hosting 2,000 Marines isn't just any ship. It's a floating city, a mobile fortress, and a hub of combat power, all rolled into one. Stretching over 800 feet long, it's bigger than most high-rise buildings and displaces tens of thousands of tons of steel, equipment, and vehicles. On board, every inch of space is carefully planned. From the massive hangar bays that store helicopters and tilt-rotor aircraft, to vehicle decks that hold amphibious assault vehicles, trucks, and tanks. But the size is more than just impressive numbers. It's about capability. This ship can carry an entire Marine Expeditionary Unit, ready to launch into combat anywhere in the world. Think of it as a fully equipped base, floating on the ocean, capable of supporting thousands of people while maintaining peak operational readiness. From flight decks where Ospreys take off and land, to well decks that flood and allow armored vehicles to drive straight into the water, this vessel is a masterclass in engineering and military strategy. Every system on the ship is designed to operate under extreme conditions. Massive generators supply power to lights, communications, and life support systems. Refrigerated storage areas hold enough food to feed 2,000 Marines for weeks. Water purification plants turn seawater into fresh drinking water, producing tens of thousands of gallons daily. Even the berthing areas, though compact, are optimized for comfort and efficiency, with stacked bunks and personal storage for each Marine. The amphibious assault ship is more than a ship. It's a lifeline, a base, and a weapon. It can sail for weeks without touching land, projecting American power anywhere, while keeping 2,000 Marines alive, fed, and ready for anything. And despite its size, the crew moves with precision, each Marine knowing exactly where they belong and what they must do to keep the ship running smoothly. Life aboard an amphibious assault ship with 2,000 Marines is a mix of strict discipline, incredible logistics, and small moments of comfort. Every day starts early, with the crew waking up in berthing areas packed with stacked bunks called racks. Each Marine has just enough space for a mattress, a few personal items, and maybe a photo or two of family. Privacy is limited, but Marines make it work. These tiny spaces become their home for weeks, even months at a time. Feeding 2,000 hungry Marines is a massive operation. The ship's galleys work around the clock, preparing thousands of meals daily. Chefs serve everything from fresh-baked bread to hearty dinners like steak, pasta, and even pizza nights. Food isn't just fuel, it's morale. Marines line up in organized waves, moving through mess halls that can feed hundreds at once, all while the ship rolls with the waves or maneuvers at high speed. Even downtime is structured. Between missions and training exercises, Marines stay active with fitness routines, small competitions, and team-building exercises. Some find quiet moments in the ship's library, while others enjoy movie nights or communal events on the flight deck during calm seas. The routine is relentless, but carefully choreographed. While some Marines are eating or sleeping, others maintain vehicles, aircraft, and critical systems. Training never stops. Fire drills, emergency procedures, and combat readiness exercises happen daily, ensuring every Marine knows exactly what to do if disaster strikes. Living in close quarters builds camaraderie unlike anywhere else. Friendships form quickly, bonds strengthen, and a shared sense of purpose keeps the crew motivated. On this floating city, every meal eaten, every rack slept in, and every drill completed is part of a larger mission, keeping 2,000 Marines alive, ready, and effective in one of the most challenging environments on Earth. An amphibious assault ship is far more than a home for 2,000 Marines. It's a floating arsenal, packed with some of the most advanced military hardware in the world. On deck, helicopters and tilt-rotor aircraft like the MV-22 Osprey are constantly taking off and landing, ready to deploy troops or deliver supplies at a moment's notice. Each flight operation is a carefully orchestrated dance, with Marines coordinating aircraft movement, fueling, and maintenance down to the second. Below deck, the ship carries amphibious vehicles, armored personnel carriers, and even tanks. These vehicles are stored in massive well decks that can flood, allowing them to drive straight into the ocean for rapid deployment. Launching a full Marine battalion into a hostile shoreline requires flawless timing, precision, and teamwork. One mistake could cost lives or damage critical equipment. But these Marines train for every possible scenario. The ship's defensive and offensive weapons are equally impressive. From missile systems that can target threats hundreds of miles away, to automated gun mounts defending against small boats or incoming aircraft, the ship is designed to survive in hostile environments. Marines also operate a variety of small arms, ensuring they can respond immediately to threats on deck or during amphibious assaults. Every piece of equipment requires constant attention. Engineers maintain vehicles, aircraft, and weapons systems, while Marines train relentlessly, ensuring readiness 24/7. Even the most powerful helicopters or armored vehicles are useless without highly skilled personnel, and every Marine aboard knows their role in keeping the ship operational. This floating fortress combines cutting-edge technology with human skill. It's not just about size or firepower. It's about coordination, discipline, and teamwork. Together, the Marines and their machinery create a mobile, unstoppable force capable of striking anywhere, anytime, and surviving in the harshest conditions on Earth. Supporting 2,000 Marines in the middle of the ocean requires logistics that would baffle most civilians. Every day, the ship's systems work tirelessly to ensure that food, water, and supplies are delivered on time, keeping the crew alive and mission-ready. The galleys operate around the clock, serving thousands of meals daily. Everything from breakfast eggs to dinner pasta, steak, or even pizza nights. Fresh bread is baked daily, and chefs trained in top culinary schools make sure meals are nutritious and morale-boosting. Water is just as critical. The ship has onboard desalination plants that turn seawater into over tens of thousands of gallons of fresh drinking water every day. This water supports not only drinking and cooking, but also showers, laundry, and other life support systems. The quality is so high that it often surpasses tap water back home. Food storage is another engineering marvel. Refrigerated and frozen storage areas hold enough supplies to sustain the crew for weeks or even months. Dry goods, fresh produce, dairy, and meat are carefully organized and tracked to prevent waste. Every delivery, whether from resupply ships or aircraft, is meticulously coordinated to maintain a constant supply chain. Even waste management is a well-oiled machine. Trash is sorted, compacted, and processed on board. Sewage is treated and disposed of safely, ensuring sanitation and environmental compliance. Nothing goes overboard untreated. Every meal prepared, every gallon of water produced, and every supply delivered represents countless hours of planning, engineering, and teamwork. Without this logistical backbone, the 2,000 Marines would not survive a single week at sea, let alone carry out complex missions. On this ship, logistics isn't just support, it's life itself. Life aboard an amphibious assault ship never stops, and neither does training. For 2,000 Marines, constant drills and exercises are the backbone of survival. Every day, no matter the weather or mission schedule, Marines run through fire drills, damage control exercises, and general quarters alerts, simulations of real emergencies designed to keep every Marine sharp and ready. Combat readiness is drilled into every aspect of life. Marines practice amphibious landings, vehicle deployments, and aircraft operations, ensuring that everyone knows exactly what to do in any scenario. Whether it's launching vehicles from the well deck, coordinating helicopter operations, or handling weapons systems, precision and timing are everything. A single mistake could jeopardize a mission or lives. Physical fitness is part of training and survival. Gym facilities are packed with Marines working on endurance, strength, and combat readiness. Obstacle courses, team exercises, and group drills keep the crew prepared for the physically demanding tasks they might face ashore or at sea. Mental resilience is trained just as rigorously. Emergency scenarios test decision-making, problem-solving, and leadership under pressure. Leadership is developed on the fly. Young Marines quickly learn to supervise teams, coordinate operations, and make critical decisions with limited information. Experience is gained daily, as every drill mimics real combat conditions. Mistakes are analyzed, lessons learned, and procedures refined. This relentless cycle of training and preparation ensures that 2,000 Marines aboard the ship are not just soldiers. They're a well-oiled fighting force. Every drill, every exercise, and every mission-ready procedure strengthens teamwork, builds trust, and keeps the ship capable of executing complex operations anywhere in the world. On board, readiness isn't optional. It's a way of life. Keeping 2,000 Marines healthy and safe at sea requires a medical system rivaling a small city hospital. Amphibious assault ships are equipped with fully operational medical facilities, staffed by doctors, nurses, and corpsmen trained for both routine care and combat emergencies. From minor injuries to major surgery, the ship can handle nearly any medical situation without ever leaving the ocean. Operating rooms are ready 24/7. X-ray machines, dental facilities, and intensive care units allow doctors to diagnose and treat serious conditions immediately. Emergency medical evacuations by helicopter are possible when the ship is within range of land. But often the crew must rely entirely on onboard resources. The medical team performs procedures that range from appendectomies to advanced trauma care, ensuring that Marines are back on duty as quickly and safely as possible. Safety isn't limited to medicine. Fire suppression systems, damage control teams, and constant safety drills prepare the crew for every possible emergency. Marines practice responding to fires, flooding, and equipment failures, ensuring the ship and everyone aboard remain secure. Safety equipment is everywhere. Life jackets, helmets, harnesses, and escape systems, protecting Marines during both routine operations and combat situations. The coordination between medical staff, engineers, and the Marines themselves is critical. Every drill, every inspection, and every protocol is designed to prevent accidents and respond instantly if one occurs. In such a confined, moving environment, the margin for error is slim, and everyone understands the stakes. This combination of medical excellence and strict safety measures means that even in the middle of the ocean, 2,000 Marines can operate at peak efficiency, confident that their health and security are in capable hands. Life aboard the ship is demanding, but safe, because preparation is constant and comprehensive. Being isolated at sea with 2,000 Marines for weeks or months on end is as much a mental challenge as a physical one.
Maintaining morale is crucial, and modern amphibious assault ships have systems in place to keep the crew connected, entertained, and motivated. Communication with the outside world is a lifeline. Satellite internet allows Marines to email loved ones, make video calls, and even take online courses while deployed. Unlike decades ago, when phone calls were rare and brief, today's Marines can stay in touch with family daily. This constant connection strengthens mental health and helps the crew stay focused on their mission. Life on board isn't all work and drills. Recreation is built into the schedule. Movie nights, sports competitions, talent shows, and even small-scale concerts keep spirits high. Fitness facilities allow Marines to exercise, relieve stress, and stay combat-ready. During calm seas, steel beach picnics let the crew barbecue and relax on deck, surrounded by nothing but the ocean, a rare moment of freedom and camaraderie. Religious services, libraries, and quiet spaces offer opportunities for reflection and mental recharge. The diversity aboard fosters a unique culture where Marines from every state, background, and experience level work together as a tight-knit community. Teamwork and shared experiences forge bonds that often last a lifetime. Leadership plays a vital role in morale. Officers and senior enlisted personnel actively mentor, recognize achievements, and ensure that every Marine feels valued. Encouragement, recognition, and teamwork help transform the ship from just a floating base into a true home at sea. On board, morale isn't optional. It's mission critical. A connected, motivated crew operates more efficiently, handles stress better, and ensures the ship remains a cohesive, unstoppable force. Aboard an amphibious assault ship, 2,000 Marines don't just live at sea. They train, maintain, and operate some of the most advanced weapons and combat systems in the world. Every piece of equipment, from heavy artillery to helicopters, is handled with precision and extreme care. Marines train constantly on firearms, missile systems, and vehicle-mounted weapons. Safety is paramount. One mistake can cause serious injury or jeopardize the mission. That's why drills are repetitive and highly realistic. Teams learn to load, aim, and fire in perfect coordination, ensuring every weapon functions flawlessly when it matters most. Aircraft operations are just as intense. Helicopters launch and land dozens of times daily, with deck crews coordinating every movement. Every Marine has a role, from guiding aircraft with signals to refueling, arming, and maintaining helicopters and landing craft. Coordination is critical. A single error could delay operations or endanger lives. Weapons maintenance never stops. Marines clean, inspect, and test systems daily, ensuring every gun, cannon, and missile launcher is combat-ready. This relentless attention to detail extends to armored vehicles and amphibious craft, which must function flawlessly under extreme conditions. Training isn't just mechanical, it's strategic. Marines practice rapid deployment, tactical maneuvers, and coordination with other branches of the military. Simulations replicate high-stress scenarios, forcing quick decision-making and teamwork under pressure. By combining discipline, technical skill, and teamwork, Marines aboard the ship transform complex systems into a well-oiled war machine. Every weapon maintained, every drill completed, and every mission rehearsed ensures that these 2,000 Marines remain ready for any challenge, anywhere, anytime. Life aboard an amphibious assault ship is unlike anything most people will ever experience. 2,000 Marines live, eat, train, and fight together
in one of the most demanding environments on Earth. Every day is a test of endurance, skill, and teamwork. From massive galleys serving thousands of meals to compact living quarters, state-of-the-art medical facilities, and cutting-edge weapon systems, the ship functions like a self-contained city, floating in the middle of the ocean, thousands of miles from home. Every Marine aboard has a role to play, whether it's preparing meals, maintaining weapons, operating aircraft, or performing medical care. The crew's coordination is nothing short of extraordinary. Safety drills, combat training, and constant maintenance keep both personnel and equipment ready for any challenge. The discipline and professionalism required are immense, and yet, life aboard is also about camaraderie, connection, and morale. Movie nights, fitness routines, talent shows, and even steel beach picnics keep spirits high, forging bonds that last a lifetime. These ships are more than just war machines. They are symbols of dedication, resilience, and ingenuity. The Marines living and working aboard prove that humans can thrive in extreme conditions, balancing intense responsibilities with teamwork and determination. Every flight launched, every mission executed, and every system maintained reflects the highest standards of military excellence. Next time you see an amphibious assault ship on the horizon, remember the thousands of men and women who make it work. They live extraordinary lives in extraordinary circumstances, showing the world what discipline, courage, and teamwork can achieve. These Marines deserve our respect, support, and admiration for their service, keeping their country ready, safe, and strong, no matter where the ocean takes them.